Have you ever seen a car that makes you question everything you thought you knew about performance, power, and pure driving fun? Because the 2025 BMW M2 isn't just a car. It's a wake-up call for every sports coupe out there. It's loud, it's unapologetic, and it just might be the last of its kind. But why? What makes this car so different, so wild, and so unforgettable? Stick around, because what you're about to discover will make you see the M2 in a whole new light. Let's start with the basics. But trust me, there's nothing basic about this beast. Under the hood of the 2025 BMW M2 sits a 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six engine. Sounds familiar? That's because it's the same engine you'll find in the bigger M3 and M4. But here's the twist. The M2 squeezes every drop of power out of it in a smaller, lighter body. The result? A heart-racing 473 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. And yes, it still comes with a manual transmission. That's right, a real clutch, a real gear stick, and a real connection between man and machine. Now let that sink in. In a world rushing towards EVs and autonomous tech, BMW said, "Hold on, we're not done with driving just yet." This car isn't about saving the planet. It's about saving the thrill. And if you think that's just marketing fluff, wait till you hear what it can do on the road. 0 to 60 in just 4.1 seconds. A top speed of 177 mph if you unlock the M Drivers package. But numbers don't tell the full story. The 2025 M2 feels alive. It corners with razor-sharp precision. It growls like a caged animal when you step on the throttle. Every turn becomes an event. Every straightaway becomes a runway. But speed is only part of the story. Let's talk about the design, because the M2 has always been a little rebel. This year, BMW doubled down on that attitude. The front end? Bold. The grille? Still controversial, but now more muscular, more aggressive. The fenders are flared, the stance is wider, and the whole car looks like it's bracing to launch itself into orbit. It's not trying to blend in. It's trying to make a statement. And it absolutely does. Steps inside, and you'll find a cockpit that's more tech-savvy than ever, but still focused on the drive. The massive curved display merges the digital gauge cluster with a responsive infotainment screen. It runs BMW's latest iDrive 8.5 system. That means better voice control, faster navigation, and cleaner menus. But don't worry, physical controls for climate and volume are still here. BMW didn't go full spaceship. And the seats? Perfectly sculpted M Sport seats that hug you tighter the harder you drive. Optional carbon bucket seats take that feeling even further. It's like sitting in a race car that just happens to have Bluetooth and ambient lighting. Now, you might be wondering, is all this just about fun, or is it actually practical too? Surprisingly, the 2025 M2 is more livable than you'd expect. It has a rear seat that can fit actual humans, a decent-sized trunk, and enough tech to keep you connected and safe. Lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise, parking sensors. It's got the features you want without watering down the experience. But let's circle back to something we mentioned earlier. The 2025 BMW M2 could be the last of its kind. Why? Because the future of performance is going electric. BMW is investing heavily in EVs, and the next generation of M cars will likely go hybrid or full electric. That means this car, the 2025 M2, might be the final pure, gas-powered, manual transmission M car ever made. Think about that. This isn't just a fun car, it's a farewell letter. A swan song for analog joy. A tribute to the feeling of control, of noise, of imperfection. And that's exactly why it's so important. Enthusiasts know this. That's why demand for the M2 is already skyrocketing. It's a car that doesn't just tick boxes, it punches them out with a clenched fist. It's built for people who love to drive, who want to feel the road, who want to remember what it's like to be in control. No filters, no nonsense, just drive. And here's something else to chew on. BMW made the 2025 M2 customizable in ways that matter. You can choose between a 6-speed manual or an 8-speed automatic. You can spec it with optional M performance parts, carbon fiber spoilers, diffusers, mirror caps, to make it uniquely yours. And with color options like Zandvoort Blue, Toronto Red, and Alpine White, the M2 doesn't just perform, it pops. Now, ask yourself this: how many more chances will we get to own a car like this? A car that celebrates driving, challenges you to be better, and reminds you why you fell in love with cars in the first place. Because the truth is, this might be it. So if you've ever dreamed of owning something raw, something real, something that doesn't care about trends or algorithms, this is your moment. The 2125 BMW M2 isn't just the future of driving. It's the past, present, and final chapter rolled into one snarling, turbocharged, tire-smoking legend. And that's why the 2025 BMW M2 isn't just a car. It's the last stand of pure driving joy.